I'm gon' ride, we gon' ride, who gon' slide, we gon' slide, they my guys, they my slimes.
Clip up the ride out.
I'm gon' ride, we gon' ride, who gon' slide, we gon' slide, they my guys, they my slimes.
All out when we ride out.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Bros. I'm Caden, and I'm here with my co-host, and I'm just saying it's been a little loose before we decided to record. We have Ned the TBE back here with us, and I'll let everyone introduce themselves.
What's going on, everybody? It's the commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill, worth about a couple mil. I know I look mean, but I swear, brother, chill.
Man, that was pretty fresh. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Boxing Bros Jamaica? This is international. Y'all know I love y'all, man.
The views and opinions of G already don't reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole. Salute to Jam Rock, Jamaica.
And what's up, world? Back from Portugal. It's your boy, the TVE. What up, world?
Out Portugal, man.
You were out in Portugal.
Yeah.
Portugal didn't treat you well, man. Can you talk?
Portugal was like treated. It was love. It was a bittersweet relationship, you know. But I land there, great. You know, the thing with Portugal, they got these electric scooters all over the area. And me and my friends decided like we're gonna go for a ride. So one night we go to this national monument, and we go down, as you can see, this steep hill area. And it gets dark.
It didn't look that steep, but go ahead.
It didn't look that steep, but it was steep. And as we get deeper into the hill, it gets darker. There's no lights, and these little kiosks pop up. And I'm about 6'6". These kiosks are about 5'9". So I'm ducking and dodging, and now as these kiosks, I'm ducking and dodging these kiosks, speed bumps appear. And as I start trying to maneuver these speed bumps, my friends, they take a right into this another open area where there were more kiosks and speed bumps. And as I take this right, I run into a speed bump that I could not defeat. And I had a vicious accident where I ended up kissing the pavement. So as you can see, I recover, but I have some footage I want y'all to see. This was the aftermath. And this is me cleaning myself off. This is me cleaning myself off.
Show the picture of your face, man.
All right, and for about 5 days.
You see, G, for the people at home, you see, G. You see how G do it? You see how G do it?
For about 5 days, I was dealing with a really swollen lip, and I actually chipped my tooth, if you all could see.
Yeah, son.
And I have a little scar right here. I have scars all over my hands and legs and shoulders, but I'm back. I'm feeling much better, and shout out to Portugal. I promise you, I'll go back again.
All that you gonna go back to Portugal?
Hey man, listen, y'all. Listen, Ned. Who needs a crate challenge when you got the Portugal challenge, bro?
Look, man, I'm glad you're all right, man. But I just got one thing to say, because it sounds like in your story you're saying you were in an area where they had speed bumps.
Yeah.
And you refused to stop speeding.
No, I was slowing down. I had cut. I maneuvered like 3 speed bumps. I had.
By maneuvering 3 speed bumps, that means that you were refusing to reduce your speed, right?
I reduced it. I reduced my speed. I had cut over to another lane. Like it was a whole another side of the hillside with more kiosks and more speed bumps. As I cut over, I see a speed bump in my head. I'm like, if I need to slow down, I'm gonna kiss the pavement. And as I'm tapping my brakes so I don't like come to a full stop, I hit the speed bump. I go flying off. I slide into the dirt. My face hits the ground first, and I slide all on this pretty canvas. And I turned over and looked at my boy, and I was just touching my face like, yo, I'm done. Take me to the hospital. I'm done. I'm gonna need surgery. I'm gonna need something. And he was like, nah, it's not that bad. You look like you got a bloody nose or a broken nose, and you chipped your tooth. And then I was just like, I got home, I showered, my face started swelling up. But after that, after a few pills of ibuprofen and ice packs, I'm looking good again. So
So you kissed the pavement.
Yeah.
But the question is, did you have consent, my brother?
no.
All right, we're gonna move on to the first topic,
As long as you
which
all right,
is
my brother. As long as you all right.
No.
exactly that. The most important thing is that you're here with us and you're fine.
No.
Did members of Jake Paul's team disrespect Mama Woodley? I'm sure by now you've heard what happened. We're going to show you some clips and break down what happened and also discuss if we feel like it was disrespect. So let's take a look and go through this. All right. So here's what happened. The person you see on this screen is a member of Jake Paul's team, and Teron Woodley's mom is somewhere in the vicinity, and then this went down.
Here. And there's a lot of orange, but
Girl out here.
disrespect, that's my fucking mother. Niggas are doctors, bitch. He should be talking to my mom off the top. And I'm or you bring me, that's on my life. He gets a fucking game. He gets a game.
All right, so we watched that courtesy of the Zone, and I would just like to say there was some language in there that the Boxing Bros do not approve of, and of course, it's part of the clip. There's nothing we can do about it, but we apologize for that language. So the member of Jake Paul's team was interviewed and asked about what happened, and here's what he had to say.
Yo, so what happened in there, man? Break it down for us.
So, it's heated, man. We Team Paul. We rep our guy, man. It kind of just got a little out of hand, man. T Willie's mom was sitting in the row actually behind me. And, I yelled out a chant. I said, we got Team Paul in here. And she kind of like shot back at me. Was like, T Willie got his mama in here.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
And then I just kind of, I was joking. We joke, we have fun, man. It's impressive, man. I said, this ain't third grade no more. You know what I mean? This ain't third grade no more. You know what I mean? So everyone laughed. She got a little that one right there kind of hit her a little bit, and then she kind of got reckless and she started disrespecting me. And then sisters and cousins and I don't know who else was involved, but they kind of surrounded me and turned it into something it shouldn't have turned into.
But it didn't start off as like y'all was just having fun.
We was having fun. You know what I mean? I'm like, Team Paul in here. She like, Mama Woodley in here, and I didn't mean to disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? I have the most respect for women. I have a mother myself. I got 2 moms at that. You know what I mean? So raised by women. So it was never that. And you know what I'm saying? We just gonna get to Sunday. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna apologize and I do nothing wrong. Yeah. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? But we get to Sunday as a war, man. Hopefully.
So there you have it. He's saying that he's not going to apologize. And here is an interview with Teron Woodley in which he addresses the issue again about the team member addressing his mom.
Do you ever make Woodley was
They should be mad.
I don't know if you've seen, but like,
I haven't checked
she
my
is
phone yet.
untouchable.
I should be mad because my mom has done so much for somebody. She an OG. She's really verified, and she changed her life. And she's been a vessel to so many people, and she's been able to get to people that nobody's been able to get to. And she's always been loved. You see it with even my opponents, even Jake, even Usman, even Darren Till. And I don't even like it sometimes. But when you come at my mom, dog,
that was personal.
Problem.
Personal.
It was personal already, but you know.
She's a no limit soldier. You don't mess with her.
She's a no limit soldier, and then they shall see.
I can't wait. Tyron, thank you.
All right. So now that we've covered the beef and sort of what took place, the question is, do you feel like the member of Jake Paul's team disrespected Mama Woodley? And I'm going to turn it over to Trill Dollar Bill. What do you think?
All right. This is tricky. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say this is a little tricky is because this is the fight game, right? This is the fight game. Me personally, I wouldn't have responded to her. If she said, you know, and he got his mama in here, you know what I'm saying? I would have thought that was cute. I would have turned back and smiled at her, you know what I'm saying? Because I would have thought that was cute. I wouldn't have said nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what mothers do, you know? And from where we're from, you know what I'm saying? You don't go back and forth with somebody's mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain rules and stuff like you don't cross, you know? You know, if you're having a dispute, you know, you're not gonna go back and forth. You're like, you got that. I'm gonna go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Then it's like that with people and their wives too. It's just certain things you just don't do. And I wouldn't have had done that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Especially that was in a situation where, you know, her son's about to fight, emotions is high, you know, she's coming from a loving and protective way, you know, she wasn't, you know, saying shut up, you know, his mama's in here, she was just saying mama's in here. But on the other hand, I don't think that the guy had any malice in his heart. I don't think that he went out there like, oh, I'm gonna disrespect his mama, because he never swore anything, he was just being funny. But sometimes, man, there's a time and a place for everything, and you was trying to be funny, and she didn't think it was funny, you know. But I don't think that he was trying to disrespect her, or he had some malice in his heart, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was just a bad decision, just a bad decision on his part. I don't think he was trying to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't think he was trying to be disrespectful. I just personally, I would have had acted differently. That's just me.
All right, Conspiracy, what's your take?
Well, first and foremost, with all due respect, Mama Woodley's bad, son. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But I agree with Trill on this. Well, I'm just saying, man, I just gotta keep it 100. That's a beautiful.
That wasn't Mama Woodley, bro. The person you saw on the screen.
That was his cousin.
That was his sister.
Oh well, Sister Woodley. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, I actually agree with you on this.
I continue, my brother. Go ahead.
I just don't think the intent was there to be disrespectful. He was just saying, yo, you know, Team Paul, whatever, and then Mama Willie, like, yo, you know, Willie's mom's in the building. He's like, yo, this ain't third grade. I think she just took it a particular way, but I don't think his intentions were to be malicious or like evil or anything. So I don't even know really how that conversation blew up to all of these grown-ass men arguing with one another. You know what I mean? It's like it wasn't really that serious. So but from Tyron Woodley's perspective, I can see how he took it that way, because again, it's your mother, so you don't even care what's going on. You're not trying to be rational. You know, that's your loved one. So in your mind, you're like, yo, anybody disrespect is on site. So I get his point of view, but the way Homeboy explained it, and from what I saw, I don't know. It just seemed like, you know, when you go to a boxing match, people rep their sets, and you know, sometimes it gets a little too chaotic. But I don't think his intentions was to violate his mom's in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
TBE.
Nah, yeah, I guess I just think it was just a misunderstanding moment. Like, this ain't the third grade, man. In third grade, it like we did your mother jokes. Like, if he would have did your mother joke right there and then it would have been on and popping. But he just said this ain't the third grade. Over sense so like light. I don't think like the moment needed that type of reaction to it. But you know, if misunderstandings lead to stuff like this, and you know, hopefully it can all get cleared up after the fight, because you know it wasn't no malice really intended when um that guy part of Jake Paul's team said that. So hopefully they can find peace after that.
So I actually think it was disrespectful. And for one of the reasons that Trill said, if I'm clowning someone like, yo, Team Paul's in the house, there's no one here for Team Woodley, and and I hear his mom say, Mama Woodley's here. I'm not saying nothing to her.
Exactly.
Like, dog, that's off limits. She's repping her son, bro. Like, you get that. Like, if anything, I take my hat off to her, and
Exactly.
I would acknowledge her. Like,
You
my bad,
salute
Mama
her.
Woodley's here.
You go back and
That's
look at
it.
her, you smile. That's all you do. You go
That's
and
it.
salute her.
And I'll give you an example. In the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, PJ Tucker was playing Kevin Durant as physical as you can possibly play Kevin Durant, because you know they quick on the whistle when you touch KD in America. But PJ Tucker was getting rough with him, and they were letting PJ Tucker get a little rough with him. And there was a moment where, and you can look this up on the internet, he's standing in front of KD's mom. And KD's mom is yelling at him, and like you can see she's angry and she's upset. And PJ Tucker just starts laughing, and he says to her, I love you. And then she says back to him, I love you too. Because like he understands that that's KD's mom. What is he going to say to KD's mom? Do you know why he said, I love you? He's like, she's riding for her son. Look at her go. I respect that. You know what? I love you. And you know what? She understood. This is just a man playing ball. Say, I love you too. You know, and they got a little history because when KD was going to Texas, he was the one who showed him around and whatever. But still, the point is, that's the type of respect you show to someone's mom. Even if you look at AJ and Gerald Big Baby Miller, when they were going at it, the stuff he said about his mom was all respectful. Like you don't do that. But to me, the whole third grade joke, that was cool because maybe you didn't get it. But immediately when she got upset about it, I mean no disrespect. I apologize. I thought we were having a moment. I thought we were joking, but I see that, you know, I offended you. I apologize. Nah. For him, he says a lot of orange shirts are about to swarm. That's on someone's mama, bro.
No, I didn't even hear that part.
Yeah, he said that. A lot of orange shirts are about to swarm. He said
I
that.
didn't even hear that part.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he said it. If you listen to it again, he said a lot of orange shirts are about to swarm. So to me, that's when Tyron Woodley was right to escalate. We mean a lot of orange shirts about to swarm on my mom, on my sister.
That's good.
Like, dude, if it's about talking, then why were you the one saying that a lot of orange shirts are about to swarm? Of course she's mad. You disrespect your mom.
I didn't even hear him. You're absolutely right.
I take back what I said originally. I didn't hear that part.
I didn't hear that part either. I would have had the cheers flying.
Facts.
Yeah, I would have been.
I took it down, but if you look, yeah, he says that. He says like a lot of orange shirts are about to swarm. You know, like the team about to swarm.
Now I'm mad at Willie. He was doing too much talking. I would have had the cheers going.
Yo,
you know, I would have had the cheers like I was Brady out there with the cheers.
Yo, right? So for me, one, that's when he became extremely disrespectful. And the sister's upset. To me, this is all simple. I guarantee you, like Trill said, we would never been in that situation because where we from, you don't disrespect the moms. So as soon as I found out she was disrespected, it would have just been right for me. Like, you know, I apologize. I didn't mean it. I thought we was going back and forth. I went too far. That's on me. And then guess what? The sister's never in his face. No one's jumping, whatever. Be like, it's a woman. And I guarantee you, Teron Woodley's mom would be like, it's cool, fine. You know? But you got to realize that's her son at the end of the day. She's surrounded, her by herself, surrounded by your orange shirts of people throwing insults at her son. Be smart. Like PJ Tucker, he knows he's roughing up KD. So when he's in front of KD's mom, what do you think she's going to say? Nice job, PJ. He knows it. LeBron James. Oh, here's another one. Look this up. LeBron James against the Celtics when it was KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. They give him a hard foul, like a real physical NBA playoff foul. And LeBron's mom gets up and she's about to go down there like she's about to do something. And LeBron tells her, sit your behind down. Sit your behind down. And Pierce and everyone, they're like, yo, it's okay. It's okay. You think they were afraid she was going to beat them up? No, they showing respect to the mom. And LeBron is telling her, sit down because he knows she crazy and she'll go in there and do something. But they showed her respect.
Or LeBron, no, KG about to say something super ignorant. You know
listen,
she tastes like cinnamon toast crunch.
I'm just going to close with this. Here's the other reason why it's disrespectful. If you meant no disrespect and it was no disrespect, why are you refusing to apologize?
Exactly.
An apology when you didn't mean disrespect is nothing. If I didn't mean to disrespect Trill and he said, yo, what you said to me made me feel a certain way, I was like, yo, bro, I didn't mean that. I apologize. That's easy. An apology is easy when there's no malintent. So you didn't mean it, you know, but you one of those hanger-ons. You're a member of the team. So I'm going to just simply put it like this. Jake, win, lose, or draw, you can't have dudes like this being a reflection of your team, Jake. If he doesn't want to apologize,
coach.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's his strength and conditioning coach.
Oh,
yeah, that's his strength and conditioning coach. But at the same time, I get believing in Jake. I get riding with Jake. I know you're part of the team, so you feel invested into the fight. But you just did something that could potentially hurt his image. You clean that up.
Mm-hmm.
You apologize to Mama Woodley. You apologize to the other name on the billboard, the other participant in the fight, because it's really about them at the end of the day and not you. You apologize to him for interrupting his press conference, because you may be Jake Paul's strength and conditioning coach, but you're nothing to Teron Woodley and you're nothing to his mom's, and you became a part of the press conference. So you apologize for that. You apologize for her and her feelings, and then you just move on and take it in stride. No one's telling you, like, I don't think what he did was malicious, but I do think it was disrespectful when he says suits are going to swarm and he refused to apologize. That's just me. And the simple thing you can do is just apologize.
So in other words, apologize to Mama Woodley, or Mama Karma is coming knocking. And I know.
And people love Mama Woodley. That's true. You got to look her up on YouTube. Like I forget. I think it was Usman or something like that. Beat Teron, and she's there like keeping it a buck with him. Like they love her in MMA circles. And y'all know this from the block. If there's a woman on the block that everyone loves, she can be walking up the street by herself, 2 a.m. in the morning, and you try to touch her, and the homies are around. It's going to be a rough night for you, bro.
Bro, I remember when I was a kid, I seen a dude get jumped by like 15 guys. And this woman came out of her house, and they all were apologetic. Homeboy leaking on the floor, and they all backed off because of this one woman. So it's true, man. You got that type of, power in real estate. People respect you. So.
That's love. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe, and check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We're just getting started. We're the Boxing Bros.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.